Okay, this is going to be my little tripod here. Oops. Oh no. That's not a good spot for it. I'm going to give it another shot. Hopefully it won't fall off into the water. But just in case, I moved it away from the sink. I am going to make a red velvet cake, sugar-free red velvet cake. And then I'm going to make a regular red velvet cake for everyone else. And I hope I have enough red food color. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to start out with this baking blend that I make. 1 1/4 cups. And then I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of this. A 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. For sweetener, I'm going to start out with a cup of this Pyure. Maybe I should start with less. Yeah, I'm going to do 3/4 cup and I'll taste it. Okay, it's all nice and fluffy and blended together. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of almond milk in here. And to that, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar. Oops, did you see that? A little bit too much went in there. And the vinegar sours the milk. Now I'm going to add 5 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 1/2 teaspoons homemade vanilla. It's just vanilla beans and vodka. Next comes the food coloring. I don't even know if I have red food coloring. I'm gonna check. Wish me luck. I do have a little bottle, 1 tablespoon only, so I think I have enough. Maybe. Oh, you didn't see that, did ya? What do you think? Oh dear. And I just remembered that I forgot to add the cocoa. 2 tablespoons of cocoa. I'm just gonna whisk it. And now, I'm not sure, what do you think? Do you put the dry with the wet or the wet with the dry? I forgot another ingredient. 1/3 cup melted butter, but it's not too late, I can still add it. You know what's neat about these? It's got the measurements on here already. 1/3 cup, you just cut it there. And now, to the microwave. I think that's pretty good. Now I've found the easiest thing for me is to clean up as I go along. It just makes it easier if you stay on top of the mess, usually. Okay, I've got everything laid out for the next cake. I've got the flour and the sugar and the cocoa. And this is actually vinegar, and I used the measuring spoon that I used for the food color for that. I've got some milk, I've got vanilla, salt, and baking soda, and I need one more thing, and I can't think of what. Oh, the food coloring. Hope I have enough left. Sift these powders together, the dry ingredients. Sometimes you don't have a bowl handy. You make do and use a big pot. Got the eggs, I added the vanilla. There's probably a better order to do this. I'm going to add vinegar to the milk, add that to the eggs, the butter. It's not easy to stir one-handed. Cakes are out of the oven. These are the regular cakes, and a round one that is sugar-free and gluten-free. Blah, 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 blah. I frosted my cake. Do you want to see it? Isn't that pretty? This one is my sugar-free cake. I think it's pretty. I finished frosting the second cake. Yeah, that's the mess from the frosting. What do you think? It's a heart. I should have put it on a different color plate. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the cake. I didn't do a very good job cutting this heart cake. Isn't that pretty? Ooh. This is so good. It's the last bite. Since I can never do just one thing at a time, I'm also frying up hamburger for, I think I'm going to make chili. I don't know why I look so white in this. Anyway, I have a question for you. I have, do you see this? It says spicy tomato, 10, 11, 15 home canned spicy tomatoes. It was supposed to kind of be like a rotel, but I think I made it extra spicy. Would you use it from 2015? Looks fine. I think I'll use it.